everybody, it's Ann Kaplan from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are on your momming journey, we are here for you. And this week we have been talking all week long about potty training. Mythbusters about potty training. What happens when mommy's the one peeing her pants and needs potty training? And what I want to do today, it's Thursday, it's my tips and tricks day, and today I'm giving you way more than tips and tricks. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I potty train my kids and give you guys some success tips for implementing for yourself. And I got so many questions in the group this week about the daytime versus nighttime potty training that I'm going to talk about that too. So first, I'm going to tell you guys how I potty train my kids. So all of my kids, on their second birthday, they got a birthday present, which was a packet of underwear. And that packet of underwear was something we made a big deal about. You get big boy panties, big girl panties, like all these things with the kids, got them super excited about it. Now, all of this is predicated on the fact that before you give your kid the underwear present, you need to see signs that your kid is ready to potty train. So awareness that they're about to go to the bathroom. You might see your kids doing funny things like going into the corner when they have to poop, or going and hiding when they have to poop, or going somewhere where they know they have to go to the potty or whatever. Those are all signs that your kid is starting to have body awareness around peeing and pooping and is ready to learn what to do about that awareness. And so once you see those signs, in our family, it usually happens way before the age of 2, and I'm going to talk about why that is a little bit later. But so on the second birthday present, panties. And then what do I do to really take care of them and help them do their potty training? The first cornerstone, the most important cornerstone before whatever potty training technique you decide to use is no shame. No shame whatsoever. So every morning we give the kids one pair of underwear. They get one pair of underwear per day. And this is the technique that I use that actually helped my kids learn how to potty train, took shame and frustration out of the equation, and made it so that I wasn't constantly feeling like I was running around doing laundry and getting super annoyed and chasing after my kids with a potty in my trunk and all that stuff. One pair of underwear. And we just say in the beginning of the day, look at you, you're starting out your day in your big kid pants. That is so awesome. And now that means that you need to tell me when you need to go to the potty, and we're going to try lots of times and all that stuff. All the things that you already know to do when you're potty training your kids. Take them to the toilet often. Make sure that they have lots of chances, all those things. And the first couple of days that you're doing, stay close to home so you're not running around and doing a bunch of errands and running all over the place. But the most important thing that you're saying to your kid is, you get to wear big kid pants, and that's awesome. And you get one pair per day. So as soon as the kid makes a mess in their pants, which they definitely will in the beginning, even if it's 10 minutes later or 2 hours later or whatever, you say, oh, that's okay, you had an accident. Everybody has accidents sometimes. Looks like we're gonna switch to diapers for the rest of the day, and we'll try again tomorrow. And I bet tomorrow you'll be able to go even longer before you have an accident. You guys, this sounds crazy, but it totally works. All of my kids, within the first week of having this one panty roll, are potty trained because they want to wear the underwear, and they get to experience the difference between wearing underwear and wearing a diaper, and they prefer the underwear. And I'm going to get to why that is in a minute too. So celebrate your wins with your kid, even if it's just, oh, you made it 2 hours today before we went back to diapers, or, oh, you're doing so great, I'm so proud of you that you're even trying, all of those things. And the most important thing of whatever you're doing, and I know I've already said this before, but it's so profoundly important, no shaming. And that also means no worrying and fretting about it, no getting upset or frustrated if it's not going as fast as you want, because you guys, our kids are tiny little super receptive sponges, and they totally will pick up on you being angry and frustrated with them. And I guarantee there's moms in this group right now who can back me up on saying this, that when kids get a lot of emotional, shamey, frustration, disappointment feelings about potty training, it's really easy for them to get all weird and up in their heads about potty training, and it makes it way harder. So the more that you can just be like, well, that's no problem, we'll try again tomorrow, the better. And you need to have that attitude for yourself too, because potty training is frustrating and hard sometimes, and we don't want you to lose your cool. So I want to talk about day versus nighttime potty training, because I hear this all the time. When I teach cloth diapering classes, I get this question all the time. So let me back up by first saying one of the reasons why my kids were ready to potty train by way before their second birthday, and one of the reasons why they really love wearing underwear and notice the difference between wearing underwear and wearing a diaper, is because I cloth diapered my kids. And I want to tell you that cloth diapered kids are far more likely to potty train early than kids who are in disposable diapers. And it's not because of some voodoo, hippie, crunchy granola reason. It is just science. The ability to potty train is predicated on the ability of your child to associate the sensation of urination or pooping or whatever, and the resulting consequence of wetness or messy pants or whatever. With disposable diapers, some disposable diapers are so absorbent that even though the child feels the experience of urinating, of course, he feels that bodily experience, that function, they don't have the resulting feeling of wetness. And so that association between cause and effect takes a lot longer to click for some of those kids in the disposable diapers. So the kids, that's one thing you can actually do to help yourself be in diapers for less time, is use cloth diapers, believe it or not. So my kids, by the age of 2, knew very, very well that when they had this feeling that happened in their body, it meant that their diapers were going to be really wet and not that comfortable or pleasant. And that's why my kids were ready to potty train, and that's why my kids really preferred to wear underwear than to be in a diaper, because even though cloth diapers are great and healthy, they still feel like a wet piece of cloth between your pants when you pee in them, which is exactly what they are. So it helped my kids a lot, and that's not just anecdotal. That's something that's been studied and shown to be the case. So cloth diapers helped me potty train my kids like crazy, which brings me to the day and night thing. So even though cloth diapered kids can potty train way, way faster during the day, that's because potty training during the day is a learned cognitive skill. Potty training at night is a neurological development, and your kid could potty train like a champ in like 2 days when they're 2 years old and still be wearing diapers at night until they're in first grade. And my first kid, a wonderful, amazing 14-year-old boy that you guys all probably know from my videos with him, Elijah, wore diapers until he was in first grade. He went to sleepover parties and brought his own cloth diapers with him and put them on his body, even though he had been potty trained during the day for a million years. So I want you guys to give yourself permission that there's really not a whole lot we can do about nighttime potty training beyond just being patient. And I remember having conversations with Elijah of like, buddy, there's nothing wrong with you. I know that you wish you were potty trained at night, but you're just a sound sleeper and your brain isn't ready for that yet. The only thing you can really do to like really help your kids with nighttime potty training is encourage them during the day to experiment with holding their pee. I know that sounds crazy, and don't take it to the extreme, but when their bladders learn to like stay full longer or handle more liquid longer, that's going to translate to the nighttime. But truthfully, the most important thing you can do around all potty training, like I've been saying, and especially the nighttime stuff, is just trust it's going to work out. Your kid is not going to be wearing diapers on his first day of college. It's going to be just fine. Don't force it, especially with the nighttime stuff. Now, obviously the cloth diapering helps things, but this is not a video to get you to do cloth diapering. It's just a true information for you guys to know that that was a big part for me personally of being able to successfully potty train my kids at the young age that I was able to. Okay, I think I have downloaded my main points that I want to tell you about potty training this week. That was a lot of information. I love you guys so much. I hope it was helpful for you. Potty training is like this one epic chapter of our lives where when you're going through it, you're super interested in it. And when you're not going through it, you're like, thank God I'm not dealing with that right now. Stick with it, you guys. Let your kid be the leader. Don't get stressed. Don't get shamey. And just trust that it's going to work. And I would love to hear who uses my 1 panty a day trick, because I know it worked for me 4 times. I want to hear how it works for you guys. Have a great week, you guys. And I can't wait to talk to you again next week. Bye.